today's video, we're filming this on a Sunday. We're gonna be doing kind of like a Sunday reset, read with me, just getting my life together. I need to do laundry. I need to meal prep for the week, my dinner and then my lunch. I also need to watch church, sit down, write my notes. Need to finish my hair. It's still, I think it's like, it's dry. It's just day one hair. It's flat. It's a little crunchy as a cast on it. So I need to get my oil and fluff that out. And then what else do I need to do? Also need to relax and just straighten up a couple things around my house. So I decided, why not film it? I haven't done one of these videos in a while. What I really wanted to film was a 10 before the end video, like another TBR video, but like, girl, you haven't read your fall TBR. We have not really read our nonfiction November TBR. Like, we're in a reading slump and we just need to admit it. And so today we'll also be trying to get out of that reading slump and finish this Bell Hooks book that I'm reading called Salvation. It's really good. It's just thought-provoking and it's taking me forever to get through it. But hopefully I can get through a bulk of that today as well, or at least finish it. That would be nice. And there's no audiobook for it either. The audiobook releases in November on the 25th, I think it said. So I can't even get the audiobook. There is someone on YouTube though that has read every chapter apparently, but I cannot get with it. So I will have to do that for myself. Also, can we talk about, let me see, I'm gonna fix the camera. I went into Victoria's Secret Pink because they were having a sale on their sweatshirts and sweatpants. This is so cute. And even like the bottoms are cute. I love it. So I'm also chilling in this today. I plan on living in this today. So hopefully no one calls me out of the house to where I have to take it off and go socialize. But yeah, that's all for this video. Just checking in. We'll see what we'll get into for the day.
If it ain't for the better of the people, nah, because you robbing and stealing from the people that have been there for so many years. Not just coming, destroying, knocking our neighborhoods down.
journey for him as he now gives his life to Christ. Listen, God is going to strike you. You whitewash walls. Some of y'all like that popping back part in the text. You're waiting to find something that you can relate to. Paul is just like you.
Paul said, Paul blocked and dropped it.
Because then they correct Paul. They say, Paul, you can't speak to the high priest like that. Paul says, my bad, I didn't know that's who he was. Somebody likes that. That's your kind of talk right there. That's what you've been waiting for. You want that kind of stuff to show up in the text. It's fascinating because Paul pops back and
workout. Let this be your sign to get up and get active today. Taking care of our bodies is a form of self-care. That's what Bell Hooks has taught me, and self-love as well. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, getting your body moving, and then eating healthy as well. Guys, just checking in. So I just finished my sister's soccer game. Her team won. Super proud of her. They got first place in their tournament this weekend. I've also, since I last checked in, since my workout, I finished my meal prep for the week. I made barbecue ribs. I cooked some chicken in the pan just to have with salads. I prepared my salads for the week. And then that's it. I haven't really done any reading today. I was hoping to do reading at the game, but the game was really good. So I need to fit some time in for reading today. It's been a busy weekend, but I'm glad I got to spend time with family, and I'll check back in later. Hey y'all, so I'm back home. I've actually been home for a second. I came home, ate my meal prep that I made, worked on my puzzle that I've been working on since Saturday a little. It's a Barnes & Noble puzzle, and it has like the big Barnes & Noble in New York City. In the background, there's a Christmas tree. It's super cute. I plan on framing it once I'm done and making it a part of my Christmas decor that I have going on. But on my way back from my sister's soccer game, I stopped at Half Price Books and I picked up some stuff. I'm not usually on that side of town. If you're in the Dallas area, I was in Irving. Not usually in Irving, but I decided since I was in the area, let's pop in to Half Price Books. It's not like Barnes where they have the same thing. But most of the locations, they have different stuff. They have hidden gems. So I got some good stuff. First off was a memoir. It was actually Barack Obama's memoir. I picked this one up mainly because it's in such great condition. Like, it looks great. The back cover looks good. The sleeve looks really good. And the price for it was $7.99, so $8. Original price for this was $45. So I was like, I'm gonna pick this up because I need to have it on my shelf. I think I have his, I have Michelle's, and then I actually have Viola Davis's. And then who else? I have like a bunch of memoirs by people that I'm inspired by. Bernice Hill McFadden, I have hers. I'm trying to think. I got like all of Maya Angelou's work as well. So trying to build up my memoir. This is something that I'll read. Probably my aunts and then my grandma will read as well. And I'm trying to see, what year did this come out? Because 2020, so I'm late to the game. But it was $8 and it's in great condition. So happy to have that a part of my collection of books. Then the next book I got was actually just like a Spark Notes copy of Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God. It was $1. And once I do decide to pick this book up, I wanted to have this guide to kind of go along with it. It's divided up by chapter, just so after I read each chapter, I can go through this and see if this will help me with just taking away key takeaways. I've heard really good things about Their Eyes Were Watching God, as far as like womanhood and those type of things. So I picked this up as well, and it was $1. That's what sold me. And then my last book that I got, this one was $10. It's called Sleeping with the Ancestors, How I Followed the Footprints of Slavery. This is by Joseph McGill Jr. and Herb Fraser. And this is what the cover looks like. This is what is this classified as? Nonfiction, and it's about this man that spent, I believe, a year. I'll read the back synopsis. Y'all don't need to take it from my word of mouth because it may not be accurate. But this is on the synopsis on the back says, in this enlightening personal account, one man tells the story of his groundbreaking project to sleep overnight in former slave dwellings that still stand across the country, revealing the fascinating history behind these sites and shedding light on larger issues of race in America. Joseph McGill Jr., a historic preservationist and Civil War reenactor, founded the Slave Dwelling Project in 2010 based on an idea that was sparked and first developed in 1999. The project has inspired difficult conversations about race in communities from South Carolina to Alabama to Texas to Minnesota to New York and all over the United States. Sleeping with the Ancestors focuses on all the key sites McGill has visited in his ongoing project, using McGill's own experience in conversations with the respective communities to give readers an important, unexpected immersion into the history of slavery, especially the obscured and ignored aspects of that history. So this is a real cool point of view. If you've watched a couple of my videos now, you know that my favorite books are historical fiction books based either during that period of slavery or during like the civil rights era. Anything to do with Black history, I am a fan of, and I will read it, and I will look for like any type of like hidden gems in the books or like historical context in the books and do my own research after reading the book just so I can gain a better understanding. The sad part about our history is, as African Americans, is that our personal history with our kin is so difficult to trace that I think I find comfort in just learning about the overall history for our culture and connecting that with my own personal history with my family, and then asking those important questions as well with like my grandmother and her sisters as well, just to get a better understanding of like how they were brought up and like what their mom thought, because sadly my great grandmother, she passed away before I really like became conscious, I would say, or like enlightened about my personal family history. So I didn't have that chance to like ask her. And then also she died at an older age, and she wasn't really in her right mind before she passed. She was going through those stages. But yeah. So that's what I like to take away from my historical fiction, and then my nonfiction reads like this one. Then the last thing I got was actually a movie. Y'all been collecting DVDs. I'm a hoarder. No, I'm not. I'm not a hoarder. I have a buying consumption problem, but they're all good things, and they're all things that I will like use, and like I'll use to like watch with my children one day. There'll be books that I want my friends to, you know, pick up and like take and read. Family, like I'm the community plug when it comes to something to do. People ask me all the time, oh, you live alone, do you not get bored, do you not get lonely? Absolutely not. There's always something for me to do here in my home. I have a puzzle, I have so many books, I have so many DVDs now. What else do I do? I would like to get into some form of like crocheting or sewing. And then I have my vinyls as well. Like if the Wi-Fi was to go out here at this place, I would be fine. My life would go on the same. So that's what I've just been equipping myself for. Physical media. So important. So important. So to add to my physical media collection, I got Boomerang. I've actually never seen this movie, but this week I actually read a Substack article kind of centered or focused on this. So when I saw it in Half Price Books, I was like, oh, this is for research purposes. I will be researching, and I'm gonna go back to my Substack article. If I can find it again, I'll link it below. So future Destiny, when you're editing this, make sure to put it below. God, I hope I can find it. But yeah, I picked this up. It was $5.49. Kind of expensive for a DVD. This should have been like a $3 DVD. But I'll get over it. But yeah, my DVD collection, she's tea. I have season 1 through I think 5 or 6 of Girlfriends. I got the first season of Insecure on DVD. I'm so mad that none of the other seasons are on DVD. It's just the first season. I was distraught when I learned that. So I will have to keep something so I can have access to that always. Unless y'all can bootleg it for me. Just let me know. And then I actually have season 2 of Sister Sister on DVD too, so that's something that I need to be finishing. I need to finish that collection because I love Sister Sister. It needs to be something good for my kids. If I have some daughters, they need to watch this. This is learning material. This is Black Girlhood on DVD. That's what I'm collecting for them. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. It is like 7 or 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna try and do some reading. I don't think I'm finishing Bell Hood's book, but we're gonna try. I'll check back in. So, currently reading Salvation by Bell Hooks. I'm on page 111 and I actually just finished this chapter titled Mama Love. But this book has me really thinking about, right now Mama's Love was about Black womanhood and Black woman self-love. And so a part of this that really stuck out to me starts here. Black women make a mistake when we assume that closing ourselves off and wearing the mask of indifference makes us strong or keeps us well. Repressing our feelings leads to stress that leads to a variety of illnesses. Allowing ourselves to feel only rage is equally debilitating. To love ourselves rightly, to love others, we have to claim all our emotions. Following, I won't read this. Well, actually I will. Following in the path of Sojourner Truth and otherwise Black women elders, Black females must constantly assert our full humanity to counter the impact of dehumanizing forces. Expressing our full range of emotions is healing to the spirit and engages us in the practice of self-acceptance, which is so essential to self-love. Underneath the stern expressions I saw my mother and many of her friends wear was an ongoing fear that if they let their guards down even for a minute, they would be disrespected, hurt, or violated in some way. To love, we have to let fear go and live faith-based lives. Living in faith means that we recognize, as our wise Black female ancestors did, that we do have the power to decolonize our minds, invent ourselves, and dwell in the spirit of love that is our true destiny. So just reflecting on the end of that chapter titled Mama's Love, it's making me think about what my kind of like mission or what my focus will be. My birthday is coming up. It's on Thanksgiving Day this year. And as I get closer to my birthday, as most years I've done in the past, I start really reflecting on this year and in what ways have I grown and in what ways do I still have to grow. And so I think this next year, I'm turning 27, will be the year where vulnerability and transparency with myself will be really important. I plan to make this year a year where I'm seriously journaling my thoughts and all of my feelings, and really expressing those things both, to myself on paper, to my self through just like talking out loud, through either affirmations, also through my prayers. I don't know if y'all seen any of my past videos, but I'm in a small group Bible study, and my small group Bible study really challenges me. A lot of the girls in my group are very vulnerable women. They open up about their lives and about their, successes, their disappointments, their shortcomings. They open up about all of that, and they share that so openly with the group. And I've come to realize that I would like to be transparent with them and vulnerable with them as well. But it's not an opportunity that I've gave myself too many times. And I also came to realize at the end of the season that that's affected my prayer life as well. And so I'm hoping that this year will be a very vulnerable year, will be a year where I unpack any things that I am trying to control or hold so tightly to myself that is resulting in me controlling or having some sense of control or feeling like I have some sense of control over my life and over my destiny, when in reality, those things deserve to be unpacked, and they deserve to either be acknowledged or they deserve to just be let go. And so yeah, that's what this is making me think about. I should deserve to feel all of my emotions. I don't deserve to bottle those things up and keep them to myself and pretend that they're not, that they're not anything serious, that they're just, whatever. And I'll brush it off. But in reality, no, those things deserve to be unpacked, and they deserve to either be shared with trusted people, which I made it my year. This was the year where I dedicated towards creating community. And so a big part of my community was my small group Bible study. And then from that, I've developed 2 really close friendships with girls that live near me. And we've hung out outside of our small group. We're continuing to hang out as the small group season is over. And so I feel like I've been successful in the fact that I've kept old friendships and I made them stronger, but I'm also developing new friendships. And as I continue to grow in those friendships, I realize that there is going to have to be some level of vulnerability that will take place. So I'm saying all that to say my 27th year will be dedicated to getting vulnerable, to deepening these connections that I'm making, to deepening these friendships so that they'll be lifelong. And not only just in a friendship way, but also in a personal way with myself. And then also in my relationship with God as I continue to grow. I think there needs to be more vulnerability there. I hope all this made sense. That was definitely a word salad. I'll provide y'all with ranch to put on the word salad or Thousand Island if you must. But yeah, Bell Hooks, she said it so nicely. But me, I said it how my brain was spurting it out. But I'm saying all this to say I got a journal on the way. I fell into that leather journal. I don't even know the name of the journal now. It'll probably hit me later. But that trend on TikTok, or like that journal ecosystem, yeah, we're about to get a journal ecosystem from me. I ordered one. It should be in next week, right before my birthday. Right now, I'm thinking my journal ecosystem will include a like personal like diary style journal, and then also my sermon notes / prayer journal. I'll probably throw a Sudoku book in there as well, just because I've been really into doing more Sudokus lately. That's the 3 main things. And then maybe like just like a junk journal where I can like make like grocery lists or like to-do lists. Yeah, I need some charms too. But yeah, we're getting real vulnerable, real uncomfortable next year. And I'm honestly looking forward to it. I have all these books like these where I'm trying to learn more about myself and learn how to be a better person, but not do it in like a self-help way. Just really do it on more of like a reflection and introspection way, and through prayer as well. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. We're on chapter 7. This chapter is about cherishing single mothers. I'm not a single mom, but for a part of my life I was raised by a single mom. My parents divorced I think when I was in like a freshman in high school, still like part of it. They're both remarried now. But yeah, there are definitely single mothers in my family though. My grandmother was a single mom too for part of my mom's life as well. So this will be interesting. But I'll check back in if I discover anything else that I want to share with y'all. I'm long-winded with my sharing, so I'll try and keep it brief next time. All right, y'all. I'm starting to wind down. I finished the single mothers chapter. of the book, and now I'm on the next chapter. This one is about men. So she did 2 chapters about Black womanhood and then the Black single mothers. This chapter is about the men. If I can get to, it's about loving Black masculinity, fathers, lovers, friends. And then there are 2 more chapters left. Or no, I think there are 3. One is about heterosexual love, another one about homosexual love, and then the last one is about loving freedom. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the book tonight. If I would not have went out to the soccer game and then, you know, lollygagged around after the soccer game, I probably could have finished it. I'm just a busy girl. When I picked up this reading hobby, I wasn't a busy girl, but like I said earlier, this year has been about building community and building connections with new people, and I've been successful in that. But these new people want to spend some time with me, and I actually saw this post on a Substack. I'm gonna put a picture of it in the video, but it was saying how like community means being inconvenienced, like you're gonna have to sacrifice your time to have community. And it's just like, wow, I was really being stingy with my time in the past, but like now my friends want to hang out, we gonna hang out. And reading is put on the back burner, which I hate. But this weekend was supposed to be my homebody weekend, but then my dad last minute let me know that my sister's at a soccer tournament, so I really hung out with them all weekend long. But I'm grateful for that. That was nice to see them and be outside. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. I'll keep reading Miss Bell Hook, but I'm not sure when I'll finish this book. Hopefully sometime this week, so that I can start another read for Nonfiction November. We're already 2 weeks in the week and I have not finished one. And that's more so on me not delegating my time well. But hopefully this week will be better. We hope. I already have 2 things planned for the week. I'm going to an event in Dallas. It's called Kaya, Come As You Are, and it's like a little, like, people bring like their hobbies, like some activities, and you just come and like hang out at like a restaurant or a bar. And then the second thing I'm doing is on Thursday night. Me and one of my friends, we're gonna go see Wicked. We already bought our tickets. We're going after work. Then Friday night, I'm gonna come back home after work, wash my hair and pack, because I'm going back to my hometown this weekend. Lots to do. And it ain't even Monday. But y'all, I'm gonna get off this phone, stop recording, and we'll see when I get these clips together. But if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you'll stick around, listen to more of my word salads, see my thoughts and opinions on some of the books that I'm reading, and then always feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions down below as well. What you like, what you disliked. And to my returning people, welcome back. Hey, it's good to see y'all. Let me know who you are down below. Always feel free to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and we'll check back in later. Until next time, y'all, be blessed.